What is up, my friends? Good morning. Man, it is a fucking absolutely beautiful. You see the stars. It is a beautiful, crisp, cold, clear, fall as hell Thursday morning here in Arkansas. My Friday. Man, I am so happy to be standing here in my blog spot, I guess, underneath this light at this bank next to where I work before I go in the mornings. That's what's going on every morning, just so you know, behind the scenes. I got killdeer going crazy all around me because we took care of them. Oh, there's an airplane taking off from Little Rock Air Force Base, or airport. Right there, Air Force Base, my ass. It's in Jacksonville. Why is Little Rock Air Force Base in Jacksonville? That don't make no damn sense to me. Anyway, I wanted to log in and tell you I love you and I care about you and I am praying for you. And I'm thankful to have all of you people who watch these videos every morning. Click that bell down there so you'll see them all and you'll get a notification. Like, if something touches you or you know somebody who might benefit from something that I've said, please share it with them. I'm not just doing this for you. I'm not doing it for me at all. I have friends who are going through things. And this started out as me just trying to encourage one guy. And then it kind of built and people are starting to watch. And you wouldn't believe the messages that I get on a weekly basis, 4 or 5 a week, from people who encourage me back and are thankful. And hell, my chili recipe, I get one a day of people thanking me and telling me they want a chili cook-off with it. That makes me happy as hell too. Oh man, all you have to do in this life to get on and make things better for everyone else is be thankful, truly thankful for what you have, not envious of something that someone else has. When you see somebody, say you're walking in the morning, fixing to walk in the grocery store or convenience store, get your coffee. No, wait. Hair picking your hair, banging along in your pastel colors with your big pop collars, just having a great time in the morning, ready to go to work. Because that's what all of us do, right? And we get in there. This is like Vice City style, you know, just boom, 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 boom. That's theme music. Everybody got theme music when they walk, don't you? In my mind, that's what I got. I got theme music. You go into that grocery store or that convenience store, you're fixing to get your coffee, you open the door and there's somebody walking. They're looking down. They're going to look up when they get to that door. Open that door and wait for them. When they look up and look you in the eye, tell them have a nice day. Greet them, smile at them, give them a nod. That person's mother could have just died. That person could have just had some tragedy, some horrible thing happen to them. And that one acknowledgement, that one smile might change their whole life. Because we make decisions on a daily basis. Like this piece of shit, murderous asshole that was in Texas in Sutherland Springs that went and murdered all these people. Shit happened to that man along the way that caused this shit. Now, most of it was absolutely liberal ideology, anti-religion, anti-progress. And he was brainwashed, like most of you people, into believing in the liberal ideology by the liberal media. Because if you've got people pounding something in your fucking head all the time, this is wrong, what's going on is wrong, what we want is right, what we want is right, who are literally paid to tell you these things, then it's hard to think for yourself and get the truth in the situation. Please watch speeches from the people who are being quoted in the speech. If you're going to get pissed off at somebody for saying something, watch the whole thing they say. Don't get completely 100% embroiled in politics, because a lot of people can't handle that. A lot of people just mentally they can't handle it. Goes back to the thing like in the movie Men in Black. If people knew what was going on in the background, they would freak the fuck out. Same shit happens here. These people are all, they're fighting and all this. They're all fucking friends. They're all on the fucking same side. The fucking swamp. And I had to explain this again yesterday. Donald Trump was not hired to do what all of these asshat liberal and apparently fake conservative politicians are saying that he's doing or want him to do. Donald Trump was hired to break the establishment, to destroy it, to crush it. Both sides. If you think Donald Trump is a Republican, you're not paying attention at all. Donald Trump is a Trumplican. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's a different party. Just like Bernie Sanders started his own movement and his own party, Donald Trump did the same fucking thing. Hey, good morning, Kitty. Morning, Kendall. I love you, brother. Elo, I hope you're watching this. I love you, my friend. I appreciate all of you. Yes. Now back to Trump. Donald Trump started his own party. You can't expect him to come in and be a Republican when you knew he wasn't a Republican in the first place. Because people were saying that. Even Republicans were saying he's not a Republican. But he was elected by the American people to destroy the establishment, to wreck what's going on, to wreck what got us into where we're at. Government is too fucking big. When you have people like Hillary Clinton running around doing whatever the hell she wants for the last 30, 40 years, insane. The man who taught her, Saul Alinsky, look this shit up. That man is a criminal. He's a piece of shit. And that is what the current Democratic Party is modeled around. His ideology. How to fuck people out of shit and get shit for free. That's Alinsky. Please. Get off of CNN. Get off of ABC. Get off of NBC. Get off of Fox News, because they are almost as bad. There are a couple of people in there. If you're going to watch Fox News, turn every fucking thing else off. Except for The Five and Tucker Carlson. If you're going to watch anything about politics, watch The Five. That one is Juan Williams is a perfect balance to all these other people. Greg Gutfeld is a genius, okay? And Kimberly Guilfoyle and Dana Perino, it's fucking amazingly smart, intelligent people. And Juan Williams, he's super smart, but he's got to play that devil's advocate. I don't understand how he can believe, because I know he's intelligent, but he takes a beating. He takes a beating all over the place. And he's a good person still, on top of that. All right. Let me get out of here. Pray for us all. Pray for your president. Look at how these other countries are greeting him on all of these trips overseas that he takes. When other world leaders wouldn't even put steps up to his airplane when Barack Obama went. There is fanfare and people waving American flags in another country that are waiting. Somebody made a shitty ass comment about our president yesterday. He's sitting next to President Xi, and he pulls out an iPad and shows President Xi, and this is what world leaders used to do. They would have grandchildren come in and recite poetry in the language of the leader who came. They would have people do things like that to show that they cared about their culture and they cared about them as people. Donald Trump pulls out an iPad and he shows Xi. Xi like calls his wife over. Hey, and they're smiling. They're genuinely interested in watching this. Okay, come here. And President Xi's wife comes over there and they're smiling. They're like, his wife is clapping and shit because Donald Trump's granddaughter, this beautiful little child, Amanda Kushner, I think is her name, little girl, is reciting poetry and singing a song in Chinese And they're delighted to see it. But people all over the place are dogging on that shit. Who does that? Well, world leaders do that. Friends, people who want to show that they respect and love each other. You'd rather him just go there and bow and do nothing. We got nothing to apologize for. That apology tour, weakness, bullshit, ignorance, liberal ideology. Same kind of motherfucker that riots and throws a brick through the window of the grocery store he shops at that his friend owns. Same kind of liberal ideology that tells someone to walk into a church and shoot them. This is why we fight liberal ideology. This new liberal ideology, Antifa, all of this, Black Lives Matter, all of this shit, paid for by the Democratic Party and Hillary Clinton. It's disgusting. And now it's found out. Listen to this. I know this is a long video. I apologize. But this is, oh my God. The Russian lawyer who met with Donald Trump Jr. met with Fusion GPS 3 hours before she went and met with Don Jr. The people who wrote the dossier that started all of this, the fake dossier that started all of this shit with Russian collusion bullshit. She met with the Fusion GPS beforehand, 3 hours, went and met with them, and then left there and went and met with them again. Not just Fusion GPS, the owner, the CEO of Fusion GPS. This was a setup. This is bullshit. It's ignorance on your part. Wisen up, motherfucker. America's gonna be great again. I love you. I'm praying for you. I am thinking about you. You have a good one.
Lil Doggy.